Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's episode of Intuitive Angling, and really appreciate you guys checking out today's video, coming by and checking out an update on the old truck here. And one of the reasons I wanted to do this video is a lot of you guys know that my truck's got closing in on 500,000 miles. So I've had a lot of interest in the old truck here. So I sort of want to give you guys an update on what's going on with it. I try to do it about every 4 or 5 months to keep you abreast of it, because it's sort of an anomaly as far as in the bass fishing world here. So I'm going to give you guys a little tour of it and talk about it a little bit here. Also, guys, just wanted to give you a big thanks, everybody that's taken time to hit that subscribe button here at Intuitive Angling. We've had some really good channel growth the last month. We've been working hard to get it to 150,000 subscribers, so appreciate that. And also, guys, spring is here, man. It's the first week of April. Want to invite you to please check out my Fish the Moment lake map breakdowns that I built for Fish the Moment. These are maps that's taken me like 5 years to develop. Gives you great spots, great resources to learn more about your favorite lake across the country. So I'll put the Fish the Moment lake map breakdown in the description link. Really appreciate that. Okay guys, I'm gonna turn the truck around here, turn the camera around here, give you a quick tour, and then we're gonna talk about the truck a little bit. So, okay guys, here's a tour on the inside of the truck. As you can see right there, we got a 54,390 miles on it. Radio's still not working. You guys that have been following this, I got this truck in 2012 and the radio broke the first year I got it. It's a 2012 model Ram. The radio quit working in 2013, and I don't listen to music, or I don't like listening to music when I'm driving. I just like the quiet, so I never got it fixed. One of my favorite things, guys, this is on the steering wheel here. This is where Elijah bit the steering wheel when he's a baby. He was standing up in the seat here. This is how tall he was to bite that. But obviously had to have the seats. I got some seat covers put in here, and starting to come apart a little bit right there. This is where I put my elbow, so I'm probably going to put some duct tape right there. But try to keep it clean, even though it's a little dated there. Also, got some different tires on the truck. This is like, I can't remember, this is the 5th or 6th set or more, maybe 7th or 8th set of tires I got. But actually I got these used. I got a set of 4 here for 350 bucks. And one of the cool things about this, my dad always told me that you don't need those big tires out there. He goes, Randy, you don't need those big noisy bastards. Just get you some highway tires there. So I did that there. And actually everything's in pretty good shape, man, for something that's got almost 500,000 miles on it. Pretty clean old truck. So talk a little bit about it. Okay guys, let's have a little conversation about the truck here. I'm sort of on a mission here. It's like I've got so many dang miles on this truck that I'm going to go for 500,000 miles. We're only 45,000 miles away from it. And there's just something about having a truck that's got 500,000 miles on it that's sort of special. I mean, every time I go to get the oil changed here, the guy that runs the oil shop that I go to, he can't believe it. He goes, man, I've never seen a truck, especially a Dodge Ram, that has this kind of miles on it. He just like completely freaks him out. But let me tell you a little bit about how you get a truck that's got 454,000 miles on it and still running. It's the way you drive it. Now, one of the things about it, it's like a car or a truck is the worst investment you can get. It's a terrible investment, especially since, when these tariffs kick in, the price of cars are going to go through the roof over the next year, guys. So it's really to your best interest to buy something used, something that you can afford. But a truck is a terrible investment. It's a complete money pit. And the greatest thing about this truck, and why I don't get rid of it, is it's paid for. I don't have a truck payment on the thing. All I have is liability insurance on it, so it's economical. Man, you don't need anything. One of the things about it, I learned so much from my dad looking back on vehicles that I wish I'd known when I was younger. He was a freaking genius on it, because he always told me, he goes, he wanted me to get a 4-cylinder truck when I first got my truck when I was 16, my little old beat up Datsun pickup I bought for $600. He goes, Randy, you don't need those big gas hog 8 cylinders. Just get you a little 4-cylinder. That's, economical. And he goes, you don't need those big noisy bastard tires either. Just get you some highway tires. They'll last longer, quieter. You're going to get a lot better gas mileage. And the main thing he taught me, which is so important, he goes, I'll never forget this. He goes, Randy, just because the speed limit says 50 miles an hour doesn't mean you have to go over 50 miles an hour. He goes, that's the maximum, 50 miles an hour. You don't have to drive 50. And I haven't, guys. One of the things that I've done since I've been driving, especially this truck here, and I always have ever since I've been driving, is when I pull up to a stop sign or light and it goes green, I slowly pull out of there. I just nice and easily accelerate out there. I don't freaking gun it like a lot of these goobers, you know, trying to get as fast as they can to the next light. And I don't stop and start fast. I brake slowly with it. You know, I just sort of baby the truck. I don't run it hard. And I see so many of these guys driving these big jacked ups, you know, lifted pickups with big tires that driving freaking 100 miles an hour like a bunch of testosterone jacked up, you know, nut jobs. And those are the guys that probably have their trucks, you know, just can't drive them past 100,000 miles, or they spend a ton of money on it. So a lot of it has to do with your driving habits. Just dial back that aggression, go nice and slow. If you got to get somewhere, get your butt out of bed. Don't run behind where you have to drive over the speed limit, and just, you know, service your truck, keep it clean, keep it nice. And you too can have a truck that, you know, has almost 500,000 miles on it. But anyway, guys, I wanted to run that, give you guys a little bit of an update. I think since the last time we had the truck here, you know, I think I put 20,000 more miles on it and got that set of used tires for it. And getting ready to take out next week for that Kentucky Lake Toyota series. So I'll be driving it down there. So I'll keep you guys updated. You know, I don't know how long the thing's gonna last. I mean, at some point, you know, something's got to go down with it. But guys, I've got everything original. It's the original motor, the original transmission. The only thing I've done to this thing is just maintenance. I've had several wheel bearings go out. I've had to replace, you know, obviously brakes and that type of stuff. But as far as just the meat and potatoes of the truck, you know, it's all original with the thing. Thing is almost 15 years old now, and still going pretty strong. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll talk later.